Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna make a different kind of video. So today is Tuesday. Last Sunday I went to my second tournament ever since COVID-19 happened, and I entered the tournament with salads once again because I did pretty bad my first tournament after COVID with salads, and I basically have the entire deck, like the full deck, and so I went like 1-4, but that was my first time playing in tournaments with salads, so I wasn't very good with it. But now, like, I had a little bit more experience, and I finished off 3-2, which I came in third, which was really 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 nice. So I'm just gonna talk about more about the tournament while I kind of show the cards here. So the tournament, I didn't really show up with my friends because they weren't able to come. So I was there by myself. So I was kind of just doing trades there and stuff. It was really fun. I really missed tournaments and being able to play like with your very own cards instead of playing in online tournaments. I had a really good experience. I don't think I bought anything. I think I traded for some Golden matches, and I traded for Dimension Shifters for Thunder Dragons, which is a really really good card. So basically, the tournament starts. I drank a freaking monster because I didn't eat anything and I was kind of like running low on energy. So usually pregame, like I always drink a monster before the tournament, and it really really helps me. So like having more energy and focusing more. So the first game I play against Sky Strikers, and man, oh man, I freaking lost. I just added this in on main deck in exchange, but playing against Sky Strikers, and man, I need to find a way to beat them because they just destroy me. So he made me go second, and like I should have probably like thought in my head, like if he made me go second, like he must be playing Nibiru and go second cards and stuff. So I didn't really put that to mind, which I really should have, and so I kind of used up all my resources. He Nibirud me. Luckily, I think I had Rage, and I had Will of the Salamangreats. So I just brought back Sunlight Wolf, had a Rage, and then just passed turn. They're so good going second, and even going first. Like, you don't want to make them go first either. So it's very difficult. Which, like, if you should make them go first or second. I like going first because I think my deck excels at going first better. Even though like I do run the Beerus and a bunch of hand traps and stuff, but going first is just like if they have no interruptions, you're free to play. Second, they're always gonna have some sort of interruptions. So I'm gonna show you guys the extra deck. So game one, Nibiru, and then he just took off from there. Game two, I wanted to access like the only play I really had to play was Access Code Talker, and from there like I took care of all his stuff on the field, but he like top decked like Ray, and then Ray literally just got everything else for him, and so I lost match one. So I was really kind of like upset just because like I did pretty bad on my last tournament, and then like I went into the mindset where I was gonna do good, and I lost the first match. I was kind of like kind of weird about it, but yeah, I cited in some cards for Sky Strikers, and I didn't get any of those, which was really weird. But it happens. Game two, I went up against Unchained. I'm gonna show you guys the side deck right now. This is the Golden matches I traded for. So I went against Unchained, and that wasn't my first time playing Unchained. So I really lost the first match. Like he went second, or he went first. He went second, and basically I guess like started destroying his own cards to destroy mine and stuff, and it was just really 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 weird. And he was running like Solemn Warning. I went into Access Code Talker, and then he Solemn Warning or Solemn Striked the Access Code, which really sucked for me. So game two, he was trying to destroy his own spell and traps. So the MVP of that match was Cosmic Cyclones. Let me see, Cosmic Cyclones, and I cited in Red Reboot and Hatrunade. I love this card so much, guys. Like if I would have seen this against Sky Strikers, it would have been so good. But I cited all these, and I decided to make him go first. So Cosmic Cyclones, when he wanted to destroy his own spell and traps, I basically cosmic cycloned. I think I went. I don't remember if I went first or second, but he had some spelling traps that he wanted to destroy. I basically used Cosmic Cyclone to, instead of him destroying his spelling traps, I banished his spelling traps, and boy did that save me so much. And then at the end of the match, I wanted to access Code Talker, and I was getting ready to go for game, but every time I would destroy his card, it'd just bring back another one from the deck. And I was like, oh man, I don't know what's about to happen. So I kept doing that, and luckily he didn't have any more monsters in his deck for him to special summon. And then I basically just attacked twice with Access Code Talker in game. And game 2 was basically the same thing. I drew into another Cosmic, which really helped. And yeah, from there I just out-resourced him and just went attacked for Access Code Talker twice for game. So salamangreats is so good just because they're good go first, but going second with Access Code is just as good. I have a mess here. So third match, I played against Invoke Shadows, and I never played Invoke Shadows before, but I've seen so many like tournaments online and stuff where they play Invoke Shadows, so I kind of had an idea on how to stop them. So he made me go first, and so I basically had like Effect Veiler and stuff. Yeah, he made me go first, and so I had a Veiler. I run 3 of Veilers in my deck. So when he normal summoned, Alistair, I just ashed the Alistair, and he didn't have the second invocation, which he was only running 2 in his deck, which is probably why. And basically that cost him the game. And then second match, I sided in the Kaijus to get rid of the Mechabuzz. I sided in. What else did I side in? I think this was the only card that I drew into. Yeah, this is the only side deck card that I drew into. And so basically he had two constructs, a Mechaba and a Squamata. So I basically I Kaiju'd his Mechaba, and then basically took off into Access Code Talker, destroy all his monsters, and attack twice per game. And man, it just feels so good doing that against someone. And so match 3 was very easy. Yeah, and then for match 4, I played against Madoche, which like, let me tell you guys, like, if you're playing in a tournament, try not to tell your opponent what you're playing or like stuff like that, because like it's not helping you. So he basically told me he had no interruptions and no hand traps, and I was gonna try to play around the Biru because he made me go first. So I was gonna play around the Biru, and then he told me he had no hand traps and no nothing to disrupt me. So I basically took off, and it would have sucked if he was lying because I would just walk straight into a Nibiru. But because he said that, like, I don't think he had any reason to lie. So I basically popped off my full board with Sunlight Wolf, Rage with 2, and I think I had a Veiler as well. And so basically he normal summoned like Magically, and I Veilered it, and basically he had to like just set 1 and Salon and pass. And so basically I wanted to Access Code Talker. Yeah, I think I just wanted to Access Code Talker and attacks for game, and then I sided in Imperial Order. I sided in Evenlies because I knew I was gonna go. Well, I knew I was gonna go first. That's why I sided in the Imperial Order. So deck lockdown. It was just, I had a bunch of stuff. Actually, I think I just drew into this, and so he started. He made me go first again, and so I drew Imperial Order. So I set that face down, and then I think I had a Rage as well. So he basically did everything. I think I Veilered his monster again, and then he activated Salon or Ticket or something, and I just Imperial Ordered that and Access Code for game. So that was another easy win. But yeah, I did play the second game. I played around Nibiru. I stopped on the 4th summon and then passed turn. So I could see the look on his face when I stopped on the 4th summon and then passed turn. He's like, damn. So very important, guys. like when you kind of know that your opponent is playing Nibiru, or like if they make you go first, always play against Nibiru. Like it's better to be safe than sorry. So then last match I played, which was Burning Abyss, and man, I never played against Burning Abyss. I just seen some videos, but man, are they recursive! Holy crap! They just like sent to the graveyard to activate their effects and all that, and I just was not able to stop him. I think he made me go first. Did he make me? No, I went second the first game. And he had like Dynamiscus, which banished my card, and that kind of screwed me over. Like with just one disruption, salamangreats get kind of hurt a lot, like if you don't draw into the will and stuff. Then second game, I think I went first. No, I went second, which I probably should have went first, and I drew into Nibiru. I Nibiru'd his board, and then from there, like he still had like he had Dynamiscus, he had like King Blackjack, Backjack to like search a trap and being able to activate it that turn. Like it was just so good. So I lost the last match, which I think I would have came in like second or like tied for first if I would have won that last match. So it's all right. But it was really fun. Like I didn't expect to play the decks that I played, but it was really cool. I think I definitely go into the next tournament with Salads again, just because they're doing so good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Makes just like, if you guys are playing Salads and you're playing Access Code Talker, just like please take my advice for it. Do not go into this unless you know you're going for game, because this has no sort of protection and stuff. So if you use up all your resources to destroy their board and not attack for game, whatever they draw, or like if they have recursion from the graveyard, they're just gonna completely screw you up. Because like literally I destroyed everything. He had access to something else and literally like just went into Nightmare Cerberus and just popped this. Like it's kind of sucked, but you know, it is what it is. So since I'm playing around Nibiru now, like it's kind of annoying. So I took out Formid Skipper just because like it really didn't do much, because a lot of people are playing Nibiru, and I added an exchange. If I draw it to an exchange, I'm gonna make sure I use up all the resources in my hand that I can, or like set the cards that I want set. And like if I have like a Salamangreat monster, like basically like an effect Veiler or anything, like I'll just activate exchange. Not even, I wouldn't give him an effect Veiler, but like if I had to, I'll give him an exchange and like rip out the Nibiru from their hand if they have it, or just like rip out any hand trap and basically just have that in my hand. Because playing around Nibiru, like unless you have Rafflesia and Gravedigger's Trap Hole, you can't really do much. So with this, you can still play around Nibiru, and you get to see what your opponent is playing. That is the beauty of this card. Knowing what your opponent is playing, now you know exactly what board you have to set up to be able to stop your opponent better. So if I know they're playing, let's see, like if I'm playing the mirror match, and I see like he has Salamangreat monsters and stuff, then I know for a fact that I'm gonna go into Abyss Dwellers to make sure he doesn't have anything to, like, no effects activated in the graveyard. Other than that, guys, I think that's it. I don't know, like I just seen a post that I think tournaments will be canceled again just because COVID-19 is hitting harder, which kind of sucks because, you know, I've only played 2 tournaments, and this experience have made me want to play Yu-Gi-Oh even more, and I'm gonna start doing more for the channel. Like I guess a little surprise, I don't know if I told you guys, but I pre-ordered 3 of the Sacred Beast structure decks, and I'm gonna make a deck out of those and talk a little bit about that. So literally the day it comes out, which I think is July 9th or 10th, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna make a deck profile on it. But yeah, so my locals, I don't know if it gives good amount of prizes or nothing, but I won 4 card packs or 5. And this is why it's very important. Like if you want to get better into Yu-Gi-Oh, always go into tournaments, all the tournaments you can, because they give you a free OTS pack when you sign up. OTS packs give you the chance of pulling like an ultimate rare, and ultimate rares are worth a good amount of money. So if you pull one, then you're basically able to get any card you want. Like if they have the card you want and you don't want the ultimate rare, you can just trade it for a card that you need for your tournament deck, and basically that. And at the same time, like you win card packs. So just to show you guys like what I won from the card packs that I pulled, I I basically pulled a fusion deployment, which isn't that good, but it's still worth like $3 or $4. And I pulled another Link Ross, which is like, it used to be $25 card. Now it's a $15 card. But this is still really good. So like, if anyone is looking for a Link Ross, I can now trade this for something that I need. So what I would do, like, since my deck is missing like Rafflesia, if anyone has Rafflesia and looking for a Link Ross, this is my Rafflesia. And so basically by playing in a tournament and like topping, I'm able to get a card that I need for a tournament deck. So that was really cool. This is just like a little binder that I put up with a couple bit of trades. But yeah, hopefully, like, if they don't stop the tournaments, I will be going back next Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be going with salamangreats again, or if I'm gonna be going with Karakuris. But who knows? These are so cool. It's like offerings to the Doomed. It's the alternate art, lost art. It just looks so good. But thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you guys want to see any deck profiles. I still have Cyber Dragon deck profile to do, which I might do like later today. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys stay safe, and till next time.